Have you ever imagined traveling by road from London to Lagos? This will amaze you. A British Nigerian spent 2 months and 8 days by road from London to Lagos, Nigeria. That is the resilience of the Nigerian spirit. This story is truly unmissable. Stick around for details. And a Nigerian who has worked in ECOWAS until his retirement tells us his experiences while in Burkina Faso. And the publisher's CEO of Niger Diaspora magazine, based in Cameroon, says Nigerians are good ambassadors of the country. We also have a complimentary segment of health tips by the Association of Nigerian Physicians in the Americas, AMPA, and of course, our diaspora of the moment. This is the Diaspora, your favorite show, and I am Shalewa Julaya Anka. Please stay with us. Let's begin with the London to Lagos solo traveler. Honorable Abike Dabiri Erewa has expressed profound gratitude to the Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and the Vice Chancellor of the University of Lagos, UNILAG, Professor Folashade Ogushola, for their warm reception to Pelumi Nubi, the London to Lagos solo traveler.
Can you give them space for now, please? Thank you. We want everybody to please move back. You get your shots, please. Everybody, please move back. Thank you. Make some noise! Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Can you give them space, please? Thank you.
Excellency, I just want to thank you for receiving Pelumi. For us in the Diaspora Commission, of course, we monitor the journey. And one thing about this very inspirational and courageous lady, she didn't want any help as such. I'm going to do it alone, and I'm going to get it done. Because everywhere she got into trouble, in was it Cote d'Ivoire, passing to Sierra Leone, we did everything. Even the community said, come, let's host you. But she just wanted to show that she could do this alone, and she did. But of course, at every state, the Nigerian embassies were there to support her. In fact, without her knowing, they sent information to the borders before she got there. She gets there that we don't want any problems. But she will tell you herself, the best border she ever crossed.
I want to, through you, sir, send our appreciation to Mr. President. Mr. President stood by her. The whole nation stood by her. And she told them in, I think, Sierra Leone, that I'm a Nigerian citizen and have the right of passage. She told the whole world that I'm a Nigerian citizen and I have right of passage through this country. So, I'm so grateful, sir.
My goal really is to show women that traveling can be easy, safe, and doable. because so many times we're told we cannot do things, we cannot step out of our comfort zone. So just the video you're seeing, this was just not a drive. It was a drive I was doing in 2 weeks rather than 2 months. I was very intentional about making sure I stop in these locations and showcase the African continent. Because sometimes what you see in the main media is just poverty or, you know, really, really terrible news. But to show that, yes, this is a tangible place, as they say. This is where, you know, you kind of start from, where you're based. So it's very, very important that, you know, we continue to do these things and we continue to move forward in the right direction. It has been an absolute honor. As my dad mentioned, the welcome that I received truly melted my heart. I broke down in tears because I was not expecting such a homecoming. It felt really nice to know and be recognized for such an achievement. I want to continue to inspire the next generation. I've been talking to the youth minister already, just so that we can see how we can, you know, empower the she-girl, what they're capable of doing, what they're able to move forward with as well. And that's what I'm really just kind of moving forward with right now. Honestly, it's such an amazing feeling. I wasn't expecting this. It was just meant to be a courtesy visit to thank the governor for his kindness so far. So to be granted, you know, so much, the brand ambassadorship, the car, and many more, it blows my mind. I'm so grateful. Honestly, I feel so blessed. I feel so blessed to be Lagosian. I feel so blessed to have done this London to Lagos road trip. And honestly, my sincere thanks to the governor, to the president, and to everyone that's made this happen. Thank you so much.
Many thanks, Mama Diaspora, for all you do for the Nigerian diaspora. Now, Mr. Kennedy Basisa has worked in different capacities in ECOWAS. He came calling at NICOM's headquarters in Abuja, and a conversation was struck between Mr. Gabriel Odu, the diaspora producer and director, and Mr. Kennedy Basisa.
Nigeria's Diaspora Commission is interested in managed migration, which is beneficial to host country and country of origin.
Well, as human beings, definitely migration is part of our life. Whether we like it or not, migration is part of it. America was created by migrants. Almost everybody living in America now is a migrant. So you discover that. And looking at ECOWAS with 15 countries that you can say, you know, we've been separated by what we call these geographical boundaries, but in the real sense, we're one people. For example, look at northern Nigeria and Niger and Mali and Chad. You discover that we are all interrelated, both in culture, in customs and everything. Language. Look, you see, an Hausa man in Sokoto definitely cannot be separated from his relations in Niger. So they are interwoven like this. So the issue of migration is critical because that gives you the opportunity, you know, to move to other places, you know, where maybe, you know, you reconnect with your relations or your people, or you move to another land where you want to, you know, live, because some people, you know, out of innate desires, they want to change their environments, go to other places, live and work. So that is allowed. But the problem is, you discover that we have countries. Each country wants to protect its own territorial integrity. Because of that, you find that the issue of migration is critical in that when you want to move, you move, you know, based on the laid down rules and regulations. With that, you will have a free access and you'll be able to go and reside in another country.
Odepol has free movement protocols.
Yes, I'm coming to that. You discover that was why ECOWAS, because one of the key protocols that ECOWAS adopted was the protocol on free movement. It's the flagship protocol and it's a flagship program of ECOWAS now, because ECOWAS is concerned with the issue of migration and free movement. You find out before, look at ECOWAS 15 countries. Before, if I wanted to travel to, say, Senegal, how many visas will I need? And flights, the flights were moving, say, from maybe Nigeria to Ghana, Ghana to Abidjan to Mali. So you need to have visas to be able to move to a country, 5 visas to be able to move to Senegal.
Right.
But with the free protocol movement, you discover that the issue of visas abolished within the 15 countries.
What have been your experiences culturally as a Nigerian?
Un peu. Tu parles français? Okay. Yes. In terms of, cultural experience, I think basically our cultures are the same. Only that, our cultures and our way of life is influenced by, we can say, our colonial heritage. You discover that in a place like Burkina Faso, one thing I can say in terms of culture, in comparison with Nigeria, is the fact that, to some extent, I'm not saying they are perfect in every way. They are very disciplined when it comes to obeying, simple rules like traffic rules and the rest. You see, on the road, if a whistle is blown, everybody will stop. Because if you beat that whistle, you'll be fined. And if you're fined, definitely you must pay. Because if you don't pay, you are inviting more trouble.
Ismail Adebola is the CEO publisher of Niger Diaspora magazine in Cameroon. He was at the NIDCOM office on a courtesy call to the chairman CEO NIDCOM, Honorable Bikedabiri Erewa.
I've been in Cameroon for over 15 years. It is a privilege to be in the office of Nigeria Diaspora Commission and with chairman. So I want to use the opportunity to say that Nigerians in Cameroon doing well. We are enterprising people. We have a lot of opportunities in Cameroon that we can bring back home. We have more than 5 million Nigerians doing well. We have Nigeria-owned companies like Dangote, UBA, Airpeace, and Access Bank. And we have a lot of Nigerian expatriates leading multinational companies in Cameroon. We have a lot of things we can do. For example, we have a lot of Nigerians who want to invest back home, either the real estate, either the business, and other things. So it's really nice to have a very wonderful partnership with you, madam. That is why I'm here. And also, we have been following you. You are a mother, you are a real mother, a golden mother, that you have been listening to our cry whenever we call you in diaspora. So we say, what can we do to appreciate you? The Almighty God, we appreciate you. But we need to appreciate ourselves when we are living. That's why we celebrated our 10th years anniversary last year, where we organized Diaspora Excellence Award. And after a very thorough, searching for who to fill the gap as a Woman of the Year, we found out that you qualify to be the Woman of the Year 2023 by the Nigerian Diaspora magazine. So, in a nutshell, we want to congratulate you for what you are doing. Continue to doing. You are a pride of not only Nigeria, Africa, because women are leading now, and you are one of them. When I talk about women, you are one of them. Thank you, ma'am, and may God bless you. From Douala, Cameroon, we are here in Abuja, in your office, to present this award as a Woman of the Year 2023. Congratulations, madam.
Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam.
Well, thank you very much. On behalf of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, I thank you for coming all the way from Cameroon to present this to
Thank
us.
you, ma'am.
I'm proud of what Nigerians in the Cameroon are doing.
Thank you,
as
ma'am.
you have said. And I think you said, what's the population?
Over 5 million Nigerians.
Wow, 5 million.
Enterprising Nigerians.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not even part of the 17 million we're talking about.
I tell you.
So we must come to Africa more. We will put Cameroon on the agenda, as you said.
Thank you.
And come and engage more with our people there.
Thank you.
And like you said, a lot of them want to invest back
Exactly,
in Nigeria.
exactly. We have some Cameroon.
So we have the platform to make that happen.
Thank you.
So it will be a pleasure.
Thank you, man.
To partner with you, to work with you. And I want to thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank
for
you.
also all you are doing in Cameroon,
Thank
making
you,
us proud
Thank you, man.
as Nigerians.
Thank you, man.
Very enterprising people.
Thank you, man.
So we look forward to being with you in Cameroon.
Thank you, man.
With our team.
Thank you,
and do
man.
more programs and activities with you.
Thank you, man.
And we want to invite you to our program. So we have the Diaspora, the Diaspora Investment Summit. The Door of Return is in October. And many more programs and activities.
Thank you, man. I'll be available.
So thank you for all you're doing, and thank you for this.
Thank you, man.
Definitely the partnership has begun now.
This walk that you're walking, even though it was known as the point of no return, we see it now as the joy of return.
The spirit of Africa could not be broken by the transatlantic slave trade. You cannot move the spirit. And the divine force, the spirit of Africa, has brought us back today.
Welcome to home.
Now to our health tips segment by AMPA Doctors.
I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about health and wellness. Health and wellness is also performed by identifying and treating disease, but also by promoting health by healthy practices that you can perform on your own as an individual without necessarily going to see your physician. These include, number one, maintaining a healthy weight. A healthy weight, as calculated by your body mass index, is your weight in relation to your height. For instance, somebody who is 6 feet should or could weigh the same as somebody who is 5 feet if that person is overweight. So for every weight, there's an expectation where your weight should be that is a healthy calculated weight. And this is determined by the chart, which also could be determined by an app. A healthy weight is usually a body mass index under 30. Between 26 and 29 is ideal. And as you go further along the chart, you're noted to be overweight, obese, and or at a higher spectrum of abnormal. It's important to be able to maintain your body mass index right at a healthy weight and also not be at a lower weight, which is also not noted to be healthy. To do this, it's important, number two, to maintain a healthy diet. It's important to understand that your diet is made up of different types of food, including carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. And to be able to have a healthy diet, it's important to balance the different kinds of foods in proportion. For instance, don't have a food that is heavy on carbohydrates, such as rice, cassava, yam flour, swallowed food, fufu, semovita. Instead, try and balance that out with a heavier portion of protein, such as fish, beans, lentils, all different kinds of beans, meats, but meat in moderation, because these are less likely to be associated with you gaining weight. Vegetables are also a great source of micronutrients and are very healthy to consume. They contain beta-carotenes and a lot of antioxidants that are healthy. Green leafy vegetables, such as spinach, ugu, broccoli, asparagus, also pumpkin leaves, all sorts of naturally occurring green vegetables are very healthy for one, including also fruits that are very easily available and so wonderfully nutritious and taste very well for people to be able to have these nutrients for a healthy diet. It's important to have portions. So for whatever you eat, do it in moderation, not a large amount of anything, but limiting your intake to be able to control weight gain. The other thing that would be very helpful, in addition to these two things, are being active. Daily exercise has been associated with healthier life outcomes. So be active, choose a sport or a regular activity. For those who may be limited, even walking for 20-30 minutes a day is very helpful to maintain a healthier outlook and lifestyle. Don't sit all day if you have a sitting job. You could get up and walk throughout the day to be able to add to your physical activity, and dedicate at least half an hour each day to be able to be active and maintain an elevated heart rate that would help boost your metabolism.
Now to our diaspora of the moment.
Our diaspora of the moment is Okoro Uzutechukwu Benjamin. Okoro hails from Ajali, Orumba North Local Government Area, Anambra State. After getting 8 A's in his WAEC in 2017, Okoro got a federal government scholarship to study at Voronezh University, Russia. He made a great use of the opportunity as he was given and completed his degree with a first class. The 25-year-old Anambra graduate bagged a first class in pharmacy at Voronezh State University, Russia, with a cumulative grade point average of 4.65, making him the first Nigerian to achieve this feat in the history of the faculty. Congratulations, Okoro. We celebrate you as our diaspora of the moment.
No doubt it was indeed an interesting episode. Do join us again next week. Stay positive. Bye for now.